right, so start of the 2024 growing season. Been doing a ton of work in the patch. I got the new patch basically ready to go. We got the heat cables in, the greenhouses are ready to go. We're just kind of waiting, letting everything heat up. So did 3 test plants this year just to kind of I have some new LED lights and a few other new things that in the grow room that I wanted to try out. But the main thing was I don't throw a ton of fertilizers at them early on. I just in my seed starting mix and my potting mix, I feel like is pretty good. So the only thing I really wanted to change for this year was to find a really good company that could supply me with mycorrhizal fungi and azosprillium bacteria that I could treat the seeds with, treat the roots with. There's a lot of products out there. I think a lot of guys are using, and ton of fillers, stuff's freeze dried. I mean, it's good, it helps, but I just felt like there was something better out there. So did a ton of research over the winter, and I found a company called New Age Farming. They have a product called MycoMaxx, which is their mycorrhizal fungi, and then their BactoMaxx is their azosprillium. Basically, they deal with large commercial egg farms, and they're supplying their product to them that is going in, and it's treating the seed as it's going into the ground, and they've had huge results with it. So I talked with Brady, the owner over there, and we're able to get some of the product. The other thing, besides it being 100%, there's no fillers, anything like that. This is actually enough. These little containers, I think, is enough for like 20 acres or something ridiculous. The main thing with the myco is there's 8 different species of mycorrhizal fungi, and the azos, there's 2 different species of the azosprillium. So I was really interested in trying this stuff out. So we gave it a try. Basically, what I did here for the test, everything was the same. The soil was the same. The lights were the same straight across the board. These got a little bit burnt in some places. I had the light down a little bit too low. Again, new LEDs, kind of trying that out. But what I did was, instead of just doing a 1-in-1, I did 2 without and 1 that is treated. So these 2 were not treated. This one is treated. And I'm specifically just looking at, I just wanted to know if there was better root development all around. So what I did with this one was, when I originally started in quart size pots with the seed starting mix, I soaked the seed for about 2 hours in a mix of azos, just a pinch of azos and a pinch of the BactoMaxx. Soak the seed. These I didn't. I just planted. Then when we transplanted into these, what I actually did when I took that little transplant out, I mixed up, put a pinch in some water of both the myco and the bacto, and then I kind of dunked them and then placed it in, so that way that solution made contact with the roots. So again, these have seen none. This one it's seen on the seed and on the transplant. So I'll take a look at the first 2 that weren't treated. So not really any visible roots. Again, they're only like 16 days, 17 days old. So yeah, so nothing too much there. This one actually has a few small roots coming out of the top here. Again, nothing crazy. And then this guy is treated with the mycos and the BactoMaxx. Oh wow. Oh, this is there's roots all over. This is crazy. Yeah, this is, you can kind of see that. That's really it's pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, and this was actually a bigger pot out of the three of them, so I actually didn't expect quite that much. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and again, everything was treated the same straight across the board, so that's a lot of roots. Pretty impressed with that. They're really healthy looking, good size roots on there. Yeah, that's impressive. Pretty excited. Yeah, going to be starting my kind of my main picks for this year for the giant pumpkins and giant tomatoes. I'll definitely be using the MycoMaxx and the BactoMaxx on it, so on all of those this year. So we'll keep you updated throughout the year as to how that's going. I'll be applying that in a spray bottle to my vines as they grow every single day underneath all those tap roots. So that was what Brady from New Age said would be probably the best solution. Mix that up fresh daily and get that sprayed to those tap roots, both on the top and the bottom, and then get them buried. So if I'm gonna get good roots like that, I'll definitely go through that process and do that throughout the year. So pretty excited. So 2024 should be a good year. Thanks, guys.